If you clicked on this video, you are probably struggling with your self-improvement journey. If you think you're not struggling and your journey is going pretty good, your grades are improving, your business is thriving, you're going consistently to the gym and seeing the progress you're making, then this video maybe is not for you, because you're already one level above me, so my congratulations, bro. But if you feel you need some guidance for your self-improvement, then stick around to the end of this video. Today I'm gonna talk about the journaling. I'm sure you have already heard about this tool to use in your life, but probably you underestimate the effect it can have on your life. I'm sure you've heard a lot of benefits about it, but you just probably thought to yourself, no bro, it's not for me. I just make dialogues in my head and it reaps the benefits that your journaling can offer me, or some other excuse. I'm guilty of this mistake too. For the last 2 years, I watched numerous videos about the positive effects it can have on my life, on my focus, on my mental health, and etc. But I never really tried to implement it. Maybe I did for 2-3 days, but it was not really serious. So before we go into the details of how to implement this technique, you should really ask yourself, did I really try to implement this habit into my life and see whether it can have effects on my life? Did I really give my best to make this a habit, to stick around with this habit and see the benefits it might produce for my life? Because probably you didn't really try hard enough. When it is the absolute must and vital part to progress, to get to another level of your self-improvement journey. I think you can make the mistake of neglecting it and spending your time, for example, watching videos on what's the right way to choose niche for your business, which is a good thing to watch and to learn, but if you're not journaling and struggling with your mental health, this should not be your priority. It doesn't matter even if you find the best niche. If your mental health is shit, you're not gonna succeed in anything. So you should take this advice seriously. You should start journaling. And I'm gonna walk you through the way I do it. I'm not like the expert in this, so you should probably do your own research, but I felt the benefits. I did some things, I experimented, so I can share some insights into it. So let's get into it. So one of the things you can journal is your fears. You write down your fear, and when you write down your fear, it's not that scary anymore. And then after you wrote down your fear, you try to describe the worst case scenarios that can happen. And additionally, you can give reasons and analysis of why you're afraid and why you shouldn't be afraid. For example, I did it several days ago and started this YouTube channel. I had a fear of starting a YouTube channel and posting my first video. Here's, you can see my diary where I keep via journal. This journaling really helped me to get over my fear of posting the video on this channel. So here we are. So what I wrote down exactly is, I'm afraid that some of my classmates is gonna see the video and make fun of it, share with each other and make fun of it. Then I wrote down, is this reason valid enough to stop me from becoming the man I want to become? And then I wrote down, I'm just wasting my brain energy thinking about other people's opinions, where I should really focus on making the videos for my channel. The worst that can happen is some popular guy with a lot of subscribers attempts to make public laugh at me. Then I wrote down, am I the type of man whose spirit is gonna break from such a tiny thing? So writing down your fears makes it less scary. When I wrote down that I'm afraid to post a video and become the man I want to become just because someone is gonna make fun of me, it just seemed silly to me after I wrote it down. So it's a good technique. It literally helped me to post this video. The second thing you can do is gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling is when you try to focus on positive things that happen during the day and be grateful for it. This was one of the main reasons my mental health transformed. 1 year ago, I was a negative person who didn't like to talk with people, who was negative towards people, who had negative thoughts. Now, I had seen some tremendous improvements. The situation with my brain is much better now. For example, 4 days ago, I just wrote down, let me see it. I was just happy that the weather was sunny. I just basically generated free happiness from thin air. The weather was nice and it was enough to elevate my mood. I was really happy like a child for 2-3 hours. It just improved my mood for the day. For nothing, for just a good weather. Or now when someone makes a small compliment or someone is kind to me, I'm just grateful for it, and it just puts smile on my. It just puts smile on me. Can you see? I'm really. Yeah, when you first start, it might seem like awkward to make gratitude journal because you never done it. It seems, and maybe you will not see its effects for, I don't know, for 1 month, maybe for even 2 months. I was just forcing myself to do it for the first few weeks, but then I started to notice that the effects accumulated, and it's just the way I think right now. So you should do gratitude journaling. The third thing you can write down is your negative thoughts. If you have a lot of violent thoughts in your head, like maybe you want to hurt people, you want to make someone feel bad, it's a sign of poor mental health. Writing them down and trying to find the reason inside of you why you're feeling that way can make a first great step to improve and to alleviate the bad effects you're having from constant negative thoughts. And the fourth thing that you can write down is what you have done during the day, like what kind of work, what you read, what you watched. It keeps you held accountable. Like let's say if you just lie down and skip your work, watch TikToks, and your favorite TV shows. If you don't write it down, you may just forget about it, and that way you're not keeping yourself accountable. But if you actually write down that you just wasted your day, you will see that you are just destroying your life, and it will help you keep yourself accountable and be better the next day. So these are the things you can try to do. And actually this habit is not that hard at all. You just need to allocate 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, every day, and it can have great effects on your life. Like, bro, you just allocate 10 minutes a day, and it's enough to make your life better. Like, for example, it's much easier than other self-improvement habits. Like, if you want to try to go to the gym consistently, I know it's hard, it takes time, you need to commute, maybe you need to learn exercises, and there are much more things to do, so that makes it much harder to see the results. This thing, you just need a small notebook and one pen, and 10 minutes of your time every day before sleep, and that's enough.